This video is about how to stop letting fear run your life. So many of us feel fear in our lives and we let it control things for us. Now, to be very clear, the kind of fear that I'm talking about in this video is not the life-threatening kind of fear. The kind of fear I'm talking about is the kind where you feel fear to start something that you want to start, to try something that you want to try, to do something that you want to try, or you're fearful about the outcome of a situation if you make a certain decision. That's the kind of fear that I'm talking about, which is what a lot of people deal with on a daily basis. So when we feel this fear, it is trying to tell us something. Now, sometimes when we feel fear, it's when we are identity shifting into the new version of ourselves. So our old version is trying to hold on and doesn't want us to let them go. Now, that could be a part of it, but it's not always the case. So a lot of times we may feel hesitant because we fear failure, we fear the unknown, we even fear success or any consequences that are possible. So a lot of times people are like, what the fuck, fearing success? Yeah, because we don't know what that feels like in terms of what we think success actually is. So our brain's like, whoa, we don't know what this is new, we have to stay safe. All your brain wants is for you to be safe. So one way to take your power back is to let your brain know that you are okay and you are safe. You are going to do different things and you're not that person anymore. We get so accustomed to our habits, the way that we live, the actions that we take, the decisions that we make, and it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. Even if it feels miserable to us, as long as it feels safe to the brain, we're going to be in that cycle. And I know a lot of you want to get the fuck out of that. So you have to take your power back because you have all of the power. You do not have to be in a constant battle with your mind all of the time. That's where so many of us start, and a lot of us actually stay there. So to communicate to your brain and to your body that you are safe and you are okay, regulate your nervous system. That is one of the most important things that you can do. And there are many ways to do this. I love EFT tapping. I also love breath work. You can find many videos on YouTube to show you how to do that. There's other ways too, but I'm not an expert in this. I just know that I utilize those two to my advantage, and I love them, and I'm going to continue to do them. It's also very important to think about how you feel about fear. How do you look at fear? Why do you think you feel it? And pay attention to where in your body you feel it. Does your heart start racing fast? Do you feel it in your neck? Do you feel it in your throat? Do you feel it in your chest? Do you feel a rumbling like in your body? Do you feel it in your stomach? Do you feel a lot of tension in your jaw? Do you feel a lot of tension in your shoulders and your neck? Like, there could be many different parts in the body that you feel that, and that can try to be telling you something as well. So when you feel fear, you really start to get into the mode of either getting out or fighting it back. But neither are necessary to take your power back. It's always going to be there. It's not something that you get rid of or you avoid. You can't suppress it, push it down, and avoid it. It's just going to come back stronger. It's not that you want to ignore it or defeat it. That's not what it's for. Fear is actually necessary to us for certain things. But hopefully you are not in a life-threatening situation. If you are, this does not apply to you. Hopefully there are people who don't know what that's like to be in a life-threatening situation. So the kind of fear they feel is going to be way different than the kind of fear someone else feels who is facing a life-threatening situation, but that's the entire purpose of fear, is to keep you safe in life-threatening situations. But we usually have a different kind of fear now, where it is created by us, or we give the power away to someone or to our circumstances or our situations. And sometimes we put ourselves in those situations. So fear can be sometimes self-induced. So the good news is, since you put yourself in that situation, you can get yourself out of it. I don't know how long it's going to take you. I don't know how hard or easy it's going to be for you. That's up to you. And that is dependent on how you think and feel about fear in the first place. So if you regulate your nervous system, if you work on how you view fear and what you really believe it to be and how you think about it and how you see it, then that can help you to move past it faster and more successfully in an effective manner. So to do that, you have to communicate with it, right? It's never going to go away. It's going to be there. And like I said, it is useful at times. So when you find it not useful to you, you need to let it know that you are the one in power and you are the one that runs your life and is in control of your life, not fear anymore. Fear can be with you as much as it wants, as long as it wants, but you're not going to give it that attention because you see it, you acknowledge it, you think it, you know that it's there. But you are doing different things now. You're a different person now. You have things to do, and you are not feeling the way you used to feel anymore. So you're not scared anymore of failure. You're not scared anymore of putting yourself out there. You're not scared of creating that thing you've been putting off for so long, right? You're not scared of reaching out to that person. You're not scared of making a move. You're not scared to move to a different country or move across the country, right? Because you know that you have the power. And it takes making a decision to get there. So you decide to not let fear run your life. You decide that you're the one that's in control and you're the one that has the power and you're the one that's going to make these decisions. There are a lot of times, I'm sure, that we have let fear make decisions for us. So think about that. Go back and think of a time, or a few times, whatever, when you actually let fear make a decision for you. What was that result? How did that make you feel? And I'm sure it wasn't very great. If it was the kind of fear that I'm talking about, it probably didn't benefit you, right? So that's when you really have to see where it's taken you, where it's gotten you, and start to change your mind, right? Make a decision that you are starting to do things differently. You're starting to do other things in different ways because you are the one that runs your life, not fear. So regulate your nervous system. Work on how you think about fear, what you feel about it, how you see it, how you look at it. Basically your relationship with fear, because you do have a relationship with it. It's not going anywhere, right? And don't try to fight it. Communicate with it. Acknowledge it. Thank it for trying to keep you safe, right? Let it know that you're okay, that you are safe, that you're just doing things differently now, and that it doesn't run the show. You do. You run your life, you control your life, and make that decision that you are going to start taking your power back, because you do have that power. You put yourself in a situation, you get yourself out of it. Do not let fear make decisions for you, because you are the one that should be making the decisions. So when you are in control, when you run your life, when you take that power and own it, you will not be letting fear run your life anymore. So as you're shifting into this, you're making different decisions, and it's going to feel scary. It's going to feel new. It's going to feel different. Keep going. Move through it. The only way through is to do. And that's all it is. Keep being. Keep being. So I hope this has helped you a little bit to get into working around those problems you have with fear, because people make such a big deal about it, and it can be. but we don't have to put it on a pedestal, right? We don't have to let it be something that stops us from doing things that we actually know we're meant to do. If you want to go deeper, and if you want help, support, and guidance on your vegan lifestyle, your vegan eating, your mindset, and or your self-care as a woman, you can get into Vegan Goddess Power. That is a one-on-one 3-month experience. I've been vegan for 15 years, so I know that I can help you on this path. It includes 7 calls. 1 is an intro call. The rest are every 2 weeks for 3 months with unlimited Voxer support in between, and ends with a customized guide unique to you. So if you feel called to this, it's meant for you, and I will see you in there. If you have any questions about it, you can email me, jessica@veganbeautypower.com. The link in the description has the details and how to get in. You deserve to live a healthy vegan lifestyle your way that you love. So I will see you in there if you are ready to get to where you are now, to where you desire to be in your vegan life. This is for women only. And if you just want a little tool that can organize your vegan eating, make it better for you, teach you how to put meals and snacks together, find out what real vegan protein sources are, get info and tips and help with your macros and different resources for your vegan eating and amazing vegan recipe websites, you can get the Vegan Goddess Meal Planner and Tracker. That is an instant PDF download. You can print out or type it in and use it however often you want, whenever you want for your vegan eating. It is like 17 pages long, and there's 1 blank page to write down notes if you want to. So it's not just something that you write down your grocery list and plan your meals with. This can really help you with your vegan eating if you want that. So that's what I have for you. And you could subscribe to this YouTube channel. We are just getting started, and there's so much more to come. I put out a video basically every damn day because I have a lot to talk about, a lot to share in the vegan lifestyle for women. It's all about living a healthy vegan lifestyle your way that you love as a woman. So it's healthy vegan living for women. And there's also the podcast. You can find all of these links when you go to the channel. So there's the podcast, and there's a newsletter publication as well through Substack, so as well as TikTok. So there is a lot of options for you here, but if you really want to go deeper and really want to get results even faster, you can get into Vegan Goddess Power. That's one-on-one, and you can also get the Vegan Goddess Meal Planner and Tracker. So there's so much more to come for you about healthy vegan living